Today we're going to talk about applying to medical sales roles and to stay away from applying to as many jobs as possible. So before we move forward, please make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below so you can get more unfiltered information about the medical sales industry. Okay, so when it comes to applying to jobs, guys, I know a lot of you think if I apply to as many jobs out there, one of them is going to stick. Please get out of this mentality. You can apply to jobs all day long. It doesn't work unless you set yourself up for success. You know, one of the big red flags, that I get from reps all the time, they'll send me their resume and then just put, I'm interested. And number one, I have no idea what they're talking about. I sometimes am working on 20 or 30 openings at once, so I don't know exactly what opening you're looking for. So that's a big mistake. You want to make sure that when you're applying to a role, number one, you're qualified for those roles. Okay, don't just throw your resume out there. You will get ignored over and over and over again, and it's going to become, very upsetting that you're going to get frustrated because you're not even going to get responses from people. And getting rejections is tough enough, but getting ghosted by people is even more frustrating. So you want to get out of that. So make sure that you're building your network first. Okay, when you're applying to roles, you want to make sure that you're building a network within that certain company. So if you're applying to XYZ company, you want to make sure that there's individuals at that company that can be advocates for you, by building a network, by having conversations with them beforehand, letting them know your goals and letting them know you're going for certain roles because they can provide insights, and they also can, reach out to the hiring manager or whoever else that is making the decision, that say, hey, this individual I think will be great for our team. So you want to do that first and foremost. Secondly, when you're applying, you want to make sure that you're reading the requirements. Guys, most people do not read the requirements. They just send their resume out. Don't do that. Read the requirements and then list the reasons why you're a fit in the body of the email based on those requirements. Because recruiters and hiring managers, especially recruiters, they're going to check off out of 10 requirements how many you actually meet before they send you over to a hiring manager. Because if you're only meeting 3 out of 10 requirements, they're not sending you past. So you want to make sure you get those listed so it's clear, so they don't have to go through your resume, because trust me, none of them are reading through your resumes line by line. They get too many resumes, so the main points have to stick out. So it's easier to just put those main points in the body of the email so they see them clearly, and then they can match up your resume and then forward that information on, more importantly, to the hiring manager who's going to make that final decision. So guys, just a quick tip, again, stop just spraying your resume out. It doesn't work, So if you guys need any more guidance with this, feel free to reach out to me directly, and any other information that I can give to help you, I'm always here. So contact me at joe@reppath.com, or you could subscribe to my channel, Unfiltered Medical Sales Coaching. All right, thank you guys, and talk soon.